What happens when you combine beautiful Florida weather and the 31st annual St. Armand Circle Art Festival? Stay tuned, I'm about to show you. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker with Team Rennick, part of that great Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Ashley Properties family. I'm here to take you on a great tour of the St. Armand's Art Festival. Let's see what we have in store for us today. Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce you to April. April, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Will you share a little bit about what you are and what you do here at the art festival here?
Sure. Well, I guess I've been doing this show about 20 years now. They have one in November and then they have another one at the end of January. I'm an artist. I've been painting for 40 years since college. I have my master's. And I started doing these outdoor shows about 20 years ago, I guess. I showed at galleries before that, but now I have a gallery over in Jupiter. So I travel around Florida, mostly in season, and do these art shows. This is a really nice one, St. Armand's. They have a really high quality artists, and people know that, and so they come to collect, so it's great.
And I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Will, a new friend of mine, and he'll share a little bit about what he offers here at the Art Festival. Good morning, Will.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Tell a little bit about what you have to offer.
I do these sculptures here, and this one's all acrylic, and I dye the surfaces and fuse all the different pieces together. And some of the pieces, like this one here, I mix with wood, so I use different materials.
This first one that you talked about, how long would it take to produce something like that? That looks like forever.
About a month. It's not steady work, but I work on it daily because I have to wait every time I do a coloring. I've got to wait a couple days and then do another coloring and another coloring. But it's mostly acrylic, but I use glass, wood, metal, and then mix all the different materials together and start sculpting.
We like coming out and telling the story of our community, though, and Will, you're a big part of that, so I want to say thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate that.
Hey,
do you
nice
have a card? Nice meeting you. Do you have a business card? Hey everyone, I've met another new friend. Her name is Bonnie. Welcome, Bonnie. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Now, you do some amazing work. Why don't you share a little bit about what that is?
Okay, well, these are wire mesh sculptures. Basically, it's galvanized steel that's used in construction, usually behind plaster forms or for cement forms. And I was studying with a sculptor years ago, and she was using this for cement sculptures. And I took it my own direction, kind of evolved with it, and today this is what I do.
So, on average, for the kind of pieces that you have on display, how long does it take to produce one of those?
It can take anywhere between a few days to a couple of weeks. It depends upon the size, the amount of detail. Sometimes a small piece can take longer than a large one just because there's so much tiny detail in proximity, and you have to work very slowly with this material.
So how long have you been producing art that looks as beautiful as this?
Thank you. In this style, about 11 years.
Okay. And do you travel around to different fairs across the country to do this, or you stay locally in Florida?
No, well, I'm actually from New Jersey, and I travel quite a great deal across the U.S. I haven't made it to the West Coast yet, but I do Illinois, Texas, Colorado, and I've also been abroad doing art residencies in France and in Poland.
That's amazing. Well, we thank you for being here, and we thank you for sharing your story. It was really nice talking with you.
Same here. Thank you.
Take care.